I think it's just my style of yoga teaching adults. I got a lot of good feedback for the way that I teach, the style that I teach. I'm bringing out the youth in adults. I let them get crazy. I let them have fun. I'm always joking around. I have a different style, and I've had a lot of parents and grandparents and just adults in general who ask if I teach kids. And I thought, well, why can't I? I started looking into it. I got my certification to teach kids. I took a mindfulness course as well, specific for youth as well. I realized that there's so much more to yoga when you are focusing on kids. It's different. I started looking into Richmond, actually, because growing up in Richmond, I don't really hear about any sort of wellness classes or anything even in the school system. And I just thought, you know what? Growing up in Richmond, I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to the city that I grew up in. I realized that they have nothing for kids. They have nothing for people who are in elementary school, high school. Parents are looking for it, but they're having to go to Vancouver. There's so much in Vancouver, so I'm really not doing anything for Vancouver right now. That's kind of where it all started. I wanted to give back to my community, and that's when I realized that we don't even have anything here. What I also noticed is, you know, there's a lot of yoga studios and you don't see kids going out there. I don't want to target people that know what yoga is. I don't want to target people who know what meditation is all about. I want to target people who have no idea what yoga and meditation have to offer. It's so much more than what you think and what you see, or what a lot of people think and see. It's just a misconception. A lot of people see yoga and they don't even consider going to a yoga studio. They're scared. They're scared to walk into a studio full of flexible people in tight clothes who are gonna do a headstand or, you know, something that you might not be comfortable doing or know that you're not prepared to do and you maybe need some time, and then you just never get to it. I thought, instead of offering something where you have to come to me, I'll bring it to you. And I'm not gonna charge you a ridiculous price if you wanna have a one-on-one class. If you are trying to learn something that you're curious about, I want to be the one to offer it to you, because I'm not that typical instructor who's going to teach you exactly what you see online or in books or what you think yoga is all about, because that's my style. It's what you want it to be, really. It's not what I'm teaching you. It's not what I'm saying it is. It's exactly what you want to take from it. And I kind of just go with that. Yeah, that's kind of where it all started. And my passion for music as well. Oh my gosh, I've gone to yoga classes and I find them so boring. That's what I have a hard time with, is just walking into a yoga studio and seeing that they're all the same. I know that there are a lot of different classes out there, obviously, as well, because it really comes down to the instructor. But I've been to so many classes where it's just peaceful music, and just either it's super active and you got to know what you're doing, or it's really slow. I love my rap. I love my hip hop. I love my R&B, my jazz. I want to incorporate that into yoga classes, because right now, that's what we're all into as millennials. We are all into music. That's where we get our vibes from. So I'm working with that, really.